studies, which is the syllabus according to the syllabus. So the first period we are having is based on Ashtanga Hridayam. So I would like to start afresh. Actually, I have talked about it in the first lecture we had in physical form. So I think at that time, all those who were not there. So from tomorrow, you have to join within 5 minutes, please. From tomorrow, 1 minute. Yes, from tomorrow, you have to join within 5 minutes of the link sharing, or because it will make too late. So please join in time. Okay. So now all of you, I suppose, have got the books now. Anybody who doesn't have the book? See, book is very, very important. As I told you, the Shastra Chintan, without book, it will just be a time waste. So it is my request that those who have not purchased the book, please purchase it today, particularly in the case of Ashtanga Hridaya, because without having the book, it will be a very boring and very headache type of lecture for you. So just have the book in your hands. So we are going to start. So Srimad Vagbhat Virachite Ashtanga Hridaye Sutra Sthanam. So yes, who will read? I think yes, Prakash, madam, please unmute yourself and start the first shloka. Prakash, please unmute yourself and start reading the first shloka.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
One minute.
Okay. Slowly, no problem.
Sir, Ragadi Rogan.
Yes, please. Yes.
Ragadi Rogan Satatan Saktan Asesakaya Prasrutan Sesan Otsukya Mohartidan Jagana Yo Purva Vedyaya Namostu Tasmai.
Beautiful. Well done. Correct. Okay. Yes, good. So the first shloka, now Ashtanga Hridayam, Ashta Anga. Ashtani Angani Yasya Saha Ashta Anga. That is Ashtanga. 8 branches. Anga means branches. So 8 Anga or Ashtanga Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is supposed to have the 8 Anga or 8 branches. What are those? We are going to come across very soon. So what is the first shloka? First shloka is called as Mangala Charana Shloka. So first shloka is the Mangala Charana Shloka. Mangala Charana, Mangala. Because any job in our culture, we always remember our Guru. We always remember our Ishvara, that is God. We remember anybody who has supported us, who has blessed us. So that's why here also Vagbhata salutes to such a person, which is Apurva Vaidya. Now I think you know what is Apurva Vaidya. Apurva Vaidya, Apurva, which is never supreme. Apurva, that is supreme Vaidya. So Ragadi Rogan Satatanu Shaktan. Yes, Ragadi Rogan. Raga Adi. What is Raga? Raga means attachment. Adi, attachment, detachment. So as we know, every disease begins with Ragadi. So the root cause of the disease is Ragadi. So Ragadi Rogan. So Rogan, the Roga. What is Roga? Rujanti iti Rogaha. That which leads to the pain, that which gives you trouble, that is called as Roga. That's why in English also it is called as dis-ease. Dis means discomfort. Dis-ease. Ease means comfort. You enjoy it, that is ease. Dis-ease the Roga. So Ragadi Rogan. Rag Adi Rogan. Rag Adi. Rag, attachment, detachment, Lobha, Isha, Moha. You see, a lot of diseases today are originating because of this Ragadi. Almost all the diseases, you can say, originate from Ragadi. Means I am not doing what I am supposed to do. Just like lifestyle disorders. Again the same thing, that I am supposed to do. I am supposed to follow a certain lifestyle, but because of my Raga, because of my attachment, I am unable to do it. That's why I am suffering from diseases. So Ragadi Rogan. Satatanushaktan, satat, continuously, regular. Anushakta, anu means after. It is attached to the body always. So always we are having some or other sort of disease, stress. Asheshakaya, see, Satatanushaktan, Asheshakaya, Asheshakaya, Ashesha. Ashesh means total, spread all over the body. Ashesha kaya. What is kaya? Kaya iti shariram. Chiyate annadibhihi iti kayaha. What is the meaning of kaya? Kaya means body which is nourished through the anna. Number one. Number two meaning is kayo atra agni ruchyate tasya chikitsa kaya chikitsa. So kaya has two meanings. Number one, the body. Chiyate annadibhihi, which is nourished by the anna adi. Chiyate annadibhihi iti kayaha. So first is that which is nourished by the anna, that is called as kaya. And second meaning, as I told you, that it is the agni. Kayo atra agni uchyate. Ashesha kaya prasrutan, spread. Sruta, prasrut, spread. Prasrutan asheshan, completely. Outsukya moharatidan jaghana. What is the result of this? Outsukya, anxiety. What will happen? What will happen? Just like right now, we all are living in Corona times. So everyone is excited, anxious. What will happen? I have gone here, I have gone there, whether I will catch Corona. Somebody has come into my house. What will happen? So anxiety, outsukya. Utsukta, outsukya, anxiety. Outsukya moha. Moha means when you cannot decide what is right and what is wrong, it is called as moha. Clear? So outsukya moha arati dana. Arati bechani. You are restless. You are restless. Okay, so that is arati dana. So all the diseases lead to outsukya moha arati. Jaghana. Jaghana. Very important. Jaghana hanadhatu hinsa. Hinsa gatihi. That is hanadhatu. So yo purva vaidyaya, vaidyaya chaturthi vibhakti, for that vaidya namah astu tasmai. I salute. Who says this? Vagbhata. Vagbhata says that at first I salute to the great vaidya, supreme vaidya, the ideal vaidya, the supreme, who has cured raga rogan, which are spread all over the body and which are leading to outsukya, moha and arati. Outsukya, anxiety. Moha, ignorance, when you cannot decide what is right and what is wrong, that is called moha. Arati, restlessness. So these kind of diseases, the vaidya who has cured, the vaidya, the doctor, the supreme, the guru who has cured all these diseases, I first salute to him. So that is the first meaning of this shloka. Is it clear? So raga dirogan satanu shaktan asheshakaya prasrutan sheshan outsukya moha ratidan jaghana yo purva vaidyaya namo tasmai. So the first, as you remember, Madam Savitri Madam told you what is the importance of this shloka. It is very, very important because it gives you the target, that what should I become? I should become the best of the physicians. I should become the best of the Ayurvedic physicians. So for that you have to understand the disease, because raga adi rogan. So you cannot just ask, okay, what is the problem? You have temperature, okay, I will give paracetamol. You have this, I will give that. No, that is not Ayurveda. Ayurveda reaches to the end. Okay, reaches to the moola. So how will you reach the moola? The moola is here, raga adi rogan. So you have to ask, please tell me what are your food habits. So patient will say, sir, I cannot live without this, I cannot live without that. So then you have to say, no, please remove these habits, otherwise you will not be cured. So that's why here the first shloka is mentioned. Yes, anyone? Now I think Abhishek Ajudia. Yes, please. Next shloka. Abhishek, can you hear me? Yes, please. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I is come in what?
अर्थात
Okay. अर्थात आयुष कामय अध्यायं व्याख्यास्यामः इति स्महु रात्रे यादयोः महर्षयः.
Okay, good. ठीक. Okay. So next sloka. So first he remembers his guru, Apurva Vaidya. Then he comes to the next. Athata Ayush Kamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamah Iti Hasmahu Ratreyadayo Maharshayah. So Athata, Ath, it is Sandhi here. Ath plus At, that is Athata Ayush Kamiyam, Ayuh Kamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamah. Vyakhyasyaamah, we will describe. Vyakhya, to describe, to start, to enunciate, to speak in detail. So athata, ath iti mangalvachi. Again, ath shabda mangalarthaha. Jab bhi any job we begin, we always begin by salutation to the Lord, by salutation to our Guru. So without the Guru's blessing, you cannot do anything in this world. So that's why Vagbhata also salutes and takes permission. Ath means after. After seeking the blessings of the Guru. Ath means after. Okay, so ath ayuh kamiyam. So the chapter related to ayush kamiyam. So what is the importance of this? This is very, very important. This is talking about the complete aim of this text, complete aim of this treatise. That who is the target? Target is those people who want a long life. So this is not just only the name of a chapter that, okay, Ayush Kamiya. Ayush Kamiya talks about who should read this book. Just like I am interested in cooking, I am interested in arts. So for that purpose, you cannot study Ayurveda. You cannot study Ashtanga Hridaya. For whom Ashtanga Hridaya is mentioned, it is for the people who want long life. Ayuh Kamiyam. So that's why Athata Ayuh Kamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamah. Vyakhyasyaamah, we will describe the chapter on Ayuh Kamiya. What is the meaning of Atha? Atha Shabda Mangalartha. Mangala. Okay, Mangala Kamna Swastena Indro Vruddhashravaha and all those, we are habitual of that. So Ath means Mangalartha. Ath means after. After having permission from Guru, after having permission from God, after having permission, that is Vagbhata says that we are describing the chapter on Ayush Kamiya. So what is the importance of this? As I told you, Ayush Kamiyam talks about the target, that for who should read this book. As I told you, who should read this book? So this book is mentioned for only those people who want long life. So Athata Ayush Kamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamah Itiha Smahuhu Atre Adayo Maharshayah. Iti means this. Ha Nishchit Rupena, that is categorically, or Nishchit Rupena. Itiha Smahuhu. Sma Ahu. Sma means said in the past. Itiha Sma Ahu. Ahu means said. Sma Ahu Atre Adayo. So Sma Ahu plus Sandhi, it is the Visarga Sandhi. So Rakara comes into existence. So Itiha Smahuhu Atre Adayo. So it is the Visarga Sandhi over here. So Refa, the Refa comes, that is Rakara, Refa. Itiha Smahuhu Atre Adayo Maharshayah. So it has been said by the Atreya and other Rishis. So what is the importance of this? As I told you earlier also, that two things are happening in this. Itiha Smahu, just like I was talking about the concept of research. So that comes into existence, that this knowledge of Ayurveda is proposed by such stalwarts that you cannot question them. So that is a big problem in terms of research, because you cannot question such great seers, such great sages, such great scientists who are those? Atreya Adi Maharshayah. Itiha Sma Ahuhu. Sma Ahu. Sma means in the past. Ahuhu, said by. Atre Adayo Maharshayah. So Vagbhata clearly says that now, because why are you reading this book? Who is this Vagbhata? Why should I read this book? This is the question which arises in our mind, that why should we study Vagbhata? What is Vagbhata? Is he God or what? Why should we read and follow Vagbhata? Because he says that this knowledge of Ayurveda which he is proposing is not written by him. He says he is writing only that which has been written by the Atreya and other great gurus or sages. So iti hasmahu Atreyadeva Maharshaya, so that you have faith. So that you have faith in the text. You should have faith. Okay, otherwise you will not study. See, what is the aim of this transitional curriculum program for 15 days? To make you understand this. Yes, Ayurveda has something, because the first day most of you said, oh, we did not get admission in MBBS, that's why we are here. Agreed, everybody has the same situation. But now you understand, yes, it is a good field, it is not bad. It depends on you, how you can make it good or bad. So that's why iti hasma ahuhu Atre Adayo Maharshaya. So it has been said by the Atreya and others. So Vagbhata is clearly saying that he is just passing on the tradition, passing on the knowledge which has been received from Atreya and others. Is it clear till now? These two are very important shlokas. Yes, now who is going to describe it again? Yes, first Ragati Rogan, I think who is there? Yes, Anubha, can you... yes, Anubha, please unmute yourself. Are you online? No. Okay. Then, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. So, did you understand the two shlokas?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, please describe the meaning of the second one. Athat Ayush Kamiya. Yes, please read and then describe the meaning. See, language is not an issue. I would like to make myself very clear. You can speak in 4 languages: English, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati. I am perfect in all the 4. So, no problem. You can speak in any of the 4 languages. Yes, please. Anubha, please.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Athat Ayush Gamyam Adhyayah Vyakhyayam.
No, it's not Adhyayah. No. Read again. Athat
Ayush Gamyam Adhyayah
Adhyaya. Where is Adhyaya? Adhyaya is not there. No. Adhyayam. Where is Anuswara?
Okay,
Adhyaya and Adhyayam both are different. It is the Ayush Kamiyam Adhyayam. It is second, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Adhyayam. Read again. Athata.
Athata Ayush Kamyam Adhyayam.
Yes. Adhyayam.
Vyakhya Sayamah.
Sayamah nahi, it's not full sir. It's ardha sir, half sir. Vyakhya Syamah. Again, Vyakhya Syamah. Yes.
Okay, sir. Athat Ayush Kamyam Adhyayam Vyakhya Syamah.
Very good. Correct. Then second line, iti.
Iti hai samahu
ratre. Her. It's her. It's not hai. Her. Iti her.
Iti ha samahu Atreyadeo Maharshaya.
Very good. What is the meaning of this? Very good. What is the meaning of at ayuh kamiyam adhyayam vyakhyasyaamah? Yes. Atha.
After seeking the blessing of Almighty God, we are going to start this topic, this chapter, which will give you the knowledge how you can increase the longevity of your life.
Very good. Correct. Then second line, iti.
Iti ismahu Atreya Maharshaya. Whatever has been written in the text by our Atreya and other great sages.
Very good.
What has been written, we are describing here.
Very good. Beautiful. So you got it. Beautiful. Well done. So
thank you.
Athata Ayush Kamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamah. Future tense. We are going to describe. Atha Mangalavachi. After seeking the blessings of Guru, Ayuh Kamiyam, the chapter on Ayuh Kamiyam Adhyaya. So it is the aim of complete text. Why is this Ashtanga Hridaya written? Because we want to have the stakeholders who are supposed to read this book. This book is not for anybody and everybody. This book is for those people who wish to have long life. So this is the medical science book. Iti ha smahuhu. Sma means past. It has been said categorically in the past by Atre Adayaha. Plural. Atre Adi. And a lot of sages have said it. Maharshayah. I think it is clear. Anybody who has any problem in these two shlokas? Please raise your hand, or you can unmute yourself. Any word you cannot understand, these are two are very, very important.
So
Yes, Abhishek. Yes, please.
Sir, is the Jagan meaning the violence or not?
Jaghan, han, hinsa dhatu. Hinsa means what? Nasht kiya, destroy, destruction of the ragadi rogan. Destruction of ragadi roga. Clear? Han means hinsa.
Okay,
hinsa
okay.
for what? Hinsa for the ragadi roga.
Yes.
Ragadi
Thank you,
roga
sir.
has been destroyed. Okay, fine. Any other? Yes, good. Beautiful. Any other question?
Sir, what is the
Yes. Yes, Lalit, please.
hello sir, what is the meaning of ahu sir? समझ में नहीं आया.
Ahu. Okay. Ahu means said. Ahu means said. Sma means in the past.
Yes,
Iti ha sma ahu. Sma means in the past. क्योंकि
Yes, sir.
देखो अभी जब वाग्भट लिख रहे हैं तब आत्रेय नहीं है, क्योंकि आत्रेय तो 1000 BC में हो गए. आज से लगभग 3000 साल पहले आत्रेय ऋषि हुए. और वाग्भट का टाइम 5th सेंचुरी है. तो वाग्भट और आत्रेय में 1500 इयर्स का गैप है.
ओके सर.
तो सामने तो बोल नहीं सकते ना वाग्भट की भाई अभी मैं सुन रहा हूँ और लिख रहा हूँ, क्योंकि वो तो 1500 साल पहले थे. तो इसीलिए वाग्भट लिख रहे हैं इतिहास स्म मीन्स इन द पास्ट. ऐसा पास्ट में, ऐसा पहले आत्रेय आदि ने कहा था. पास्ट. सो ओके, यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस?
यस सर, यस सर.
स्म आहु, स्म मीन्स इन द पास्ट. इट इज नॉट प्रेजेंट. जैसे आप और हम अभी बात कर रहे हैं वैसी कंडीशन नहीं है. ठीक है, आप आगे लिखोगे कि हमारे सर ने, हमारे गुरु ने हमको बताया, तो अभी ये अभी की बात हो गई. तो आप ये नहीं बोलोगे कि पास्ट में हमको बताया कि मैंने किसी से सुना है ना. आप तो प्रत्यक्ष देख रहे हो, सुन रहे हो.
यस सर.
तो इसलिए अभी अब वाग्भट और उनकी कंडीशन समझो आप. ठीक है, जैसे मान लो अब आप कोई टीचर बनते हैं, आप में से कोई गुरु बनते हैं आगे, और वो मेरा रेफरेंस देकर बात करते हैं कि ऐसा हमारे गुरु ने हमको कहा था. तो वो क्या बात हुई? वो यहाँ पे बात हो गई, पास्ट की बात हो गई. इतिहास स्म आहु. स्म मीन्स इन द पास्ट. आहु said by. In the past it has been said by Atreya and company. Is it clear, all of you? Very good questions. Yes, Deep, please. Yes.
ये फर्स्ट श्लोक में जो असक्तान है उसका मीनिंग.
एक मिनट. सततान.
असक्तान.
असत्तान का है.
अनुशक्तान.
अनुशक्त लगे हुए, अनुशक्त जुड़े हुए. ओके, अनुशक्त जो कभी अलग नहीं होते. अनुशक्त. आसक्त, आसक्ति which are tightly attached. So आसक्त, that is अनुशक्त, जो जुड़े हुए हमेशा. कोई भी व्यक्ति हम में से, आप हो, हम हो, कोई भी ऐसा नहीं है who is without रागादि. सभी को राग है, सभी को द्वेष है, क्योंकि है तो इंसान ही. ठीक है, तो इसलिए यहाँ पर बोला है सततानुशक्तान. कंटिन्यूअसली है, कंटिन्यूअसली कुछ ना कुछ स्ट्रेस रहता ही है. सो दैट इज सततानुशक्तान. इज इट क्लियर? अनुशक्त, जुड़े हुए, हमेशा अटैच्ड. अनुशक्त. Yes, good. Any other? Good, beautiful.
Sir?
I'm very happy. Yes, who is there? Yes, Juhi. Yes.
Yes, sir. I want to know the meaning of arati.
Arati. Arati, restlessness, बेचैनी. Arati, restlessness, restless. क्या होगा, क्या होगा, क्या होगा? Okay, so that is restlessness. Okay,
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yes. Any other? Very good, beautiful.
Sir, औत्सुक्य मोह.
औत्सुक्य, उत्सुकता, औत्सुक्य, anxiety. Okay, so औत्सुक्य, उत्सुकता, it comes from utsuk. Utsuk means जिज्ञासु, उत्सुकता. Again, I want to know, I want to do this. मेरा क्या करियर क्या होगा, क्या नहीं होगा. तो उत्सुकता है सभी को, एंजाइटी है. Whether I will be successful or what is this, whether I will destroy my life, what is going to happen. That is औत्सुक्य. मोह, मोह तो तुम लोग अच्छी तरह जानते हैं. Moh means attachment. When you cannot decide what is right and what is wrong, as I told you in the class also, just like everything is fair in love and war. So that is moha. You know that, oh, it is nothing, but then also you are attached. So that is moha, means an inability to decide what is right and what is wrong. That is called moha. Clear?
So thank you.
Autsukya, moha, arati. Yes, I think clear now. I think all of you. किसी को कोई क्वेरी है, कोई ने कोई प्रश्न है?
सर.
हाँ, yes, who's there? Parvi, yes, Dhaval Kumar, yes, please. यस
आपने काय का दूसरा मीनिंग क्या कहा?
हाँ देखो, दो मीनिंग है काय के। एक है चिये अन्नाधिदीहि इति कायः, चय वृद्धि, जिसकी वृद्धि अन्न से होती है, आहार से होती है, दैट इज काय, नंबर 1 बॉडी। दूसरा मीनिंग काय का है अग्नि, काय अत्र अग्नि रुच्यते, यहाँ पर हमारे शास्त्र में आयुर्वेद में काय का मतलब अग्नि है, द फायर। अब फायर क्या है? अग्नि इज द फैक्टर फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, परिणमन। एक वस्तु से दूसरे वस्तु में जो रूपांतरण होता है, द कन्वर्जन और ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द फायर और अग्नि। इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we have discussed in detail. Any other question? Good, that is good that you are having questions. Very good. Clear? So the importance of the two shlokas you understood very well. What is the importance? ये कोई ऐसे वैसे श्लोक नहीं है. They two are very very important shlokas which will initiate you. So Vagbhata has clearly said that you should have faith. Without faith you cannot progress ahead. Just like in the modern medicine, MBBS or modern medicine, you all are having faith. Okay, so similarly in Ayurveda also you should have faith. Clear? Then only you can study. If you do not have faith, you are not going to study. You are just going to just give the exam and get the degree and do the GP, general practice, which is very easy. Giving all sorts of medicines together. It is just like a bale. You mix everything and just give the injection and the patient is all right within 5 hours. So it is not a big deal. So I think it is fine for the two shlokas. Then the next one, yes, who is going to read? I think yes, Darshan. Please unmute yourself. And the next shloka, Ayuhu kamaya manena. Yes.
Ayuhu kamaya manena dharmartha sukha sadhanam ayurvedo padeshesu videyah paramad.
Yes, beautiful. Yes, correct. Now what is Ayu? Why to have the kamana of Ayu? Why to have the desire for Ayu? Why to have the desire for lifespan? So he says Ayu kamaya manena dharmartha sukha sadhanam ayurvedopadesheshu videyah paramadaraha. So he clearly says Ayu kamaya manena tritiya vibhakti. Through this Ayu kamaya manena dharmartha sukha sadhanam. So why to read Ayurveda? He says iti asmahu atrayadu maharshayah. Why to desire for Ayu? So Ayu kamaya manena, by the desire of Ayu you can have the four purushartha chatushtaya which are mentioned in Indian system: dharma, artha, kama and moksha. So what is dharma? Dharana dharmaha. It is your duty. It is not here Hindu, Muslim, or this is not the dharma here. Dharma means dharana dharmaha, which you follow, what is right and what is wrong. That is called as dharma. Okay, so dharma here does not mean your religion or caste or anything like this. Here dharma means your duties. So Ayu kamaya manena. Why should we desire Ayu? By the desire of Ayu, you can attain 4 aims of your life. Because in Indian tradition, we all are supposed to have 4 aims in life. First is dharma, which is the duties. Whatever duties you are having towards your parents, towards society, towards your teachers, towards your friends, everyone. So dharma, artha, money. Your basic requirements. Money does not mean greed here. Money does not mean that you want to have the planes or anything like that. No. Artha means your basic necessities should be fulfilled. That is artha. Okay, otherwise it becomes the greed, lobha, which is not allowed. So here he says, Ayu kamaya manena dharmartha sukha sadhanam. Why to go for Ayu? Because Ayu is a tool for attaining dharma, their duties, artha, your wealth, money, sukha, Sukh, dharmartha, sukh sadhanam. Sukh means arogyam. So everybody wants to have good life. Everybody wants to have healthy life. So if you have Ayu, then only these things are possible. If you don't have Ayu, if you are living for short span, 10 years, 15 years, 20, 25 years, what to do? You cannot go for this dharma, artha, sukha sadhanam. So what to do? Okay, for what to do to gain long life, longevity of life? It is the Ayurvedopadesheshu Videyaha Paramādaraha. So what to do? What is the remedy to have the good? What is the tool? What is the instrument to get the long life? So he says, have Apana has muted me. Samir? Okay. So you don't want me to talk. Okay. So Ayurvedopadesheshu. So for the long life, what you need to do? You should have faith in Ayurveda, and you should follow whatever has been said in Ayurveda. Clear? Ayurvedopadesheshu vidheyaha param adaraha. Have faith, because if you don't have faith, I tell you again and again, if you don't have faith in Ayurveda, then you can never practice Ayurveda. First, start on yourself. You can talk to your seniors. Some of them are really fond of Ayurveda. They also wished that they should leave and prepare for the next year MBBS. But some of them are so fond of, they thought that, oh, it is a jewel. Ayurveda is a jewel, and there it's nothing. So it depends on your faith. If you are interested, then only you can study, because it is a tough one. I tell you very clearly, the modern sciences are very easy to understand, but here in Ayurveda, it is going to be a tough journey, because you have to work very hard, because each and every word here is important. It is not like modern science that everything you are going to see in the laboratory. Here you cannot see in the laboratory, but you are going to see it in yourself as well as around the people around you. So when you follow the Ayurveda Upadesha, then only you can get the Ayu. Is it clear? Ayu kamayamanena dharmartha sukha sadhanam Ayurvedopadesheshu videyaha paramadaraha. So paramadaraha. Param adaraha. Adaraha, it does not mean that you need to go for the all sorts of rituals. No. Adaraha means you have to follow whatever has been written in Ayurveda. Is it clear? This one? Why to desire Ayu? Why should you desire for Ayu? Because all your Purusharth Chatushtay, Dharma, Artha, Kam and Moksha depend on Ayu. Number one. Okay. Without the Ayu, you cannot have Dharma. The person who is going to die, how can he think about Dharma and Adharma? Because first requirement is healthy body. Okay, so that's why Ayu kamayamanena dharmartha sukha sadhanam Ayurvedopadesheshu. So what to do to get long life? You have to have faith in Ayurveda deliberations, the descriptions mentioned in Ayurveda. Videya Paramadara. Is it clear, this shloka? Any query?
Sir, Videya means sentence.
Videyaha, have faith. Rakho, keep faith. Keep faith in Ayurveda Upadesha. Okay? Keep. Videyaha, you should have. Videya, you should do it. Videyaha.
Okay.
Okay. Any other? I think it is clear. Okay. The next shloka is very important now. When Bhagavata says that the Ayurveda, whatever he is saying, he has got it from Atreya and others. Now, how did Ayurveda come into existence? This is the question again. What is Ayurveda Parampara? What is the tradition? Okay, because earlier in Indian tradition, it was only oral tradition, mouth to mouth, that the Guru used to speak and the Shishya used to hear. And then the next generation, he used to talk. So there was no writing. So writing started quite late. So how did Ayurveda come into existence? How did Ayurveda come to this earth? So that has been mentioned in the next shloka. Yes, please, Lalit. Please unmute and read the shloka. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Brahma smritva yusho vedam prajapati moji grahata
Very good.
sosvinoto sahasrasram sotriputradikan munin.
Yes. Te
agnivesadikaste tu prithak tantrani te nire.
Bas. Okay, good. Okay. So ब्रह्मा स्मृत्वायुषो वेदं प्रजापतिम् अजिग्रहत् सोऽश्विनौतौ सहस्राक्षं सोऽत्रिपुत्रादिकान् मुनीन् तेऽग्निवेशादिकांस्ते तु पृथक् तन्त्राणि ते निरे. So clearly he says Brahma smritva ayusho vedam. Ayusho vedam, that is Ayurvedam. Ayusho vedam, Ayurvedam. So Brahma smritva ayusho vedam. The Brahma, who is said to be the creator in our tradition, smrutva, he only remembered. Smrutva, he did not create, because nobody knows where did Ayurveda come from. So Brahma smrutva, he remembered, he recalled. Brahma smrutva ayusho vedam. Ayusho vedam, that is Ayurvedam. Prajapatim ajigrahat. From the Brahma, he transferred the knowledge to Daksha Prajapati. You just remember this. So Ashvinau, then the Prajapati, Daksh Prajapati transferred the knowledge to the Ashwini Kumara Dvay, that is Deva Bhishaka. They are called as the physicians of the Devas. So Ashwini Dvay, Ashvinau means two. Nasatya and Dasra, they are the two names given in Puranas. So Ashvinau. Tau Sahasraksham. Sahasraksham means Indra. So first the Brahma Smritva. Brahma did not create the Ayurveda. Brahma remembered, recalled and transferred it to Daksh Prajapati. Daksh Prajapati transferred it to Ashwini Kumara, which are two. Deva Bhishak. They are considered as the physicians of the Devas. Okay. So Ashwini Kumaras. Then comes the Indra. Then from the Indra, it is to the Atri Putradi Kanmuni. Atri Putra means Atreya. Atreya and others. So this is called as Ayurveda Parampara. Where did Ayurveda come from? Because this should be the question, that where did Ayurveda come from? So nobody knows the origin of Ayurveda. Nobody knows the origin of Ayurveda, but it is said that Brahmaji has recalled Yad Kiya. Smrutva, Brahmaji has recalled Ayurveda. He passed on to the Daksh Prajapati. From the Daksh Prajapati, the Ayurveda knowledge was transferred to the Ashwini Kumaras. Ashwini Kumaras, who are Ashwini Kumaras? Ashwini Kumaras are the physicians of the Devas. Okay, so they are two, Nasatya and Dasra. Then from Ashwini Kumaras, the knowledge passed on to Indra. From Indra, it passes on to the Atreya and company. Clear? So this is called as Ayurveda Parampara, or the Ayurvedasya Avataranam. How did Ayurveda come into existence? So it is clear, nobody created Ayurveda. Nobody created Ayurveda. It was present since time immemorial. Nobody knows who is the creator of Ayurveda, but Brahma remembered, recalled Ayurveda. He passed on the knowledge to Daksh Prajapati. From the Daksh Prajapati, it came on to the physicians, royal physicians. They are the Ashwini Kumaras. From the Ashwini Kumaras, the knowledge passes on to Indra, which is Sahasraksha. From the Indra, the rishis gained the knowledge. Now, te niveshadi kamste tu prathak tantrani te nire. Now, this till now it is oral tradition, mouth to mouth. केवल कहीं भी ना ब्रह्मा जी ने कुछ लिखा, ना इंद्र ने कुछ लिखा, केवल ओरल ही चल रहा है. They had supreme level of intelligence. So it was only oral transition. Just like from Indra, when Atreya received the knowledge, he also only oral, not written, nothing was written. Then what happened? Atreya narrated this to his Shishya, to his disciple named Agnivesha. Atreya narrated or passed on the knowledge of Ayurveda to Agnivesha and others. Te Agniveshadi kamste tu prathak tantrani te nire. And then what happened? Agnivesh and others started writing the text. So first writing available for Ayurveda is by Agnivesha. Agnivesha started writing, because what happens? see, the wisdom, the capacity to remember decreases with the time. So here also the same thing. Brahma recalled. He has excellent power, so he recalled. Then he passed down the knowledge to Daksh Prajapati. Daksh Prajapati passes on to Ashwini Kumaras. Ashwini Kumaras pass it on to the Indra. This is all oral. Indra transfers it to Atreya, which is also oral, from only by mouth, by recitation. Then from Atreya, it passes on to his Shishya, who is Agnivesha, and then Agnivesha creates the first Tantra. Agnivesh creates in writing. Agnivesh is the first person who creates it in writing in the form of Tantra. He creates the Tantra. Okay, so you understand this? This is the, how did Ayurveda originate? Here he is talking about the origination of Ayurveda. How did Ayurveda come into existence? So first it is, again I read, Brahma smritva ayusho vedam. Brahma remembered, recalled. Okay, then Prajapatim ajigrahat. From him, Daksh Prajapati gained the knowledge. So Ashwinau. Saha Ashwinau means so Ashwinau. Saha plus Ashwinau, here it is Visarga Sandhi. Saha Ashwinau. So it becomes O. Ukar. So it becomes so Ashwinau. So it is Saha plus Ashwinau. It becomes so Ashwinau. Tau. Tau means from the Ashwini Kumaras, because Ashwini Kumar are two. Ashwinau, they are two. From the Ashwini Kumaras, the knowledge descends to Sahasraksha. Who is Sahasraksha? Indra. So then from the Indra, the knowledge passes on to the Atreya and others. So Atri Putradi Kan Muni. Then till now it is oral tradition, only by mouth. Now his Shishya, his disciple Agnivesha, first creates the Tantra. Tantra, what is Tantra? Is it clear till now? This is very important. That is called Ayurvedasya Avataranam. How did Ayurveda come into existence? Is it clear? Anybody would? Yes, yes, Deep. Yes, please. Yes.
ते अग्निवेशादि कांस्ते है. कांस्ते का मतलब क्या?
ते अग्निवेशादि काहा ते. Again it is Sandhi. Te Agniveshadi Kans plus te. Te means those. Agniveshadi Kam. Agniveshadi Kam. When you study the Sandhis, you will understand this kind of Sandhi. Agniveshadi Kams te. Tu Prathak Tantrani te nire. Te means those Agniveshadi. Te means those Agniveshadi. Tu Prathak Tantrani te nire. Tu iti again Nishchit Rupena. Prathak Tantra. They created separate Tantra. Now what is Tantra? Is it clear now? Deep. It is Sandhi here. Agni Veshadi Kam plus Te. Okay. Any other question in this? Is it clear to all of you? Yes, who's there? Yes, Milan, please. Yes.
Sir, Pruthak means the Pratham.
Pruthak means alag. Na, Pruthak etle alag. Pruthak means alag. Alaydi. દરેક અગ્નિવેશ આદિ મહર્ષિઓએ પોતાના તંત્રનું નિર્માણ કર્યું. So that is તે અગ્નિવેશાદિ કામસ્તે તુ પૃથક તંત્રાણી. પૃથક કેમ કે અગ્નિવેશ આદિ ફક્ત અગ્નિવેશ નથી. It is not only Agnivesh and others. So પૃથક તંત્રની રચના કરવામાં આવી એ સમયે. So અગ્નિવેશાદિ કામસ્તે તુ. Clear now?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
सर ये थर्ड श्लोक है.
Yes, okay.
ये तेनी रे पे एंड होता है या मुनीन पे एंड होता है?
ना, इट एंड्स इन मुनीन. वो बाद में बताएंगे आपको. एक्चुअली श्लोक एंड्स इन मुनीन, लेकिन उसके साथ में कंटिन्यू है, इसलिए ये बात आगे इसमें कंटिन्यूअस ले लिए. बाकी श्लोका इज एंडिंग एट 3. श्लोका इज एंडिंग एट 3. यस. मुनीन पे एंड हो रहा है श्लोका.
यस सर, यस.
है ना? क्योंकि श्लोक कैसे लिखते हैं, तो इसका एक मेथड है जिसको बोलते हैं छंद, मीटर. तो उसमें मात्राओं के आधार पे होता है. वो भी इतना आपको संस्कृत बता नहीं सकते, नहीं तो आप भाग जाएंगे सब. तो इसलिए जो है ये मात्राओं के आधार पे छंद का निर्माण है. इसलिए ग्रंथकार ने यहाँ पर मुनीन पे एंड किया है. यस. नाउ भरत, यू आर सेइंग समथिंग. भरत करंजिया. यस. हाँ बोलो. ते निरे तंत्राणी. ते निरे from them. Yes, Prithak means alag alag. Tantrani means the tantras. Te nire from them. From them. Unse. From them.
Okay.
Te nire. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, who's there? Yes, okay, Maqbool. Yes.
सर ये जो अभी अलग अलग तंत्र डिफरेंट डिफरेंट
हाँ, yes,
तंत्र जो
yes,
लिखे हुए हैं
yes, yes.
वो सिर्फ अग्निवेश ने लिखे हैं या उनके
ना,
साथ
अग्निवेश आदि वो आगे देखेंगे। अग्निवेश आदि बहुत सारे थे, 6 थे। अग्निवेशश्च भेड़श्च जतुकर्णः पराशरः हारितः क्षारपाणिश्च, ऐसे 6 लोगों का नाम चरक संहिता में मिलता है कि अग्निवेश, हारित, क्षारपाणी ये सब 6 थे, भेल, जतुकर्ण। लेकिन क्या हुआ, समय के हिसाब से सारे तंत्र नष्ट हो गए, मिलते ही नहीं है, केवल अग्निवेश तंत्र ही मिल रहा है।
ओके ओके सर,
भाई यस, क्लियर हुआ? तो यस यस, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? इट इज गुड दैट यू आर ऑल शोइंग इंटरेस्ट, वेरी गुड, ब्यूटीफुल। यस, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? ओके, सो ओके, द नेक्स्ट, हाँ यस, यस भरत, यस, हाँ बोलो। हेलो,
पुत्र आदि कान मुनि,
हाँ यस, ना कान मुनि नहीं, एक मिनट, ओके ओके। सो अत्रि पुत्रादिकान, ये विभक्ति है, द्वितीय विभक्ति है। अत्रि, देखो अत्रि पुत्रादि, अत्रि पुत्र कौन है? आत्रेय ना, कान नहीं है कुछ भी। अत्रि पुत्रादि कान, ये द्वितीय विभक्ति में सफिक्स लगा है, प्रत्यय द्वितीय विभक्ति का। उन लोगों ने, ये कहना है, एक आदमी नहीं है, इसलिए कान लगेगा। जैसे रामः रामौ रामाः रामम रामौ रामान, सो हियर आल्सो कान, अग्निवेशादि कान या अत्रि पुत्रादि कान, द्वितीय विभक्ति है। उन लोगों ने या उन लोगों को, इस टाइप से मतलब है, अत्रि पुत्रादि कान मुनि। ओके, यस,
ओके
ओके,
हेलो सर।
यस, ओके, हु इज देयर? यस, दीक्षित, यस, गुड, हाँ बोलो।
सर आप अपने किया कि अश्विनी कुमार 2 लोग हैं।
हाँ यस, ओके।
वो नासत्य और दूसरा कौन था?
दस्र, DASRA, दस्र।
Okay, okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. See, these are all Puranic Varnan. Nobody has seen them, but these are mentioned in Puranas and the Rig Vedas also. ऋग वेद जो मेन सोर्स है हमारे पास नॉलेज का, उसमें भी ये सभी लोगों के नाम आपको मिलते हैं। तो ये क्यों पढ़ना है, ये एक इम्पॉर्टेंट बात है। Why to read this? भाई साइंस में ये सब क्या है? अगेन ओनली टू हैव फेथ कि भाई ये जो शास्त्र है ये हर किसी ने नहीं लिखा है। ये जो शास्त्र है ये ऐसे ही नहीं लिख दिया कि मेरी इच्छा हुई और मैंने चालू किया कुछ भी लिखना है, ऐसी बात नहीं है। ये ट्रेडिशन बता रहा है, दिस इज शोइंग द परंपरा, दिस इज शोइंग द ट्रेडिशन। सो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड। नहीं तो आप सोचोगे ये सब क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं हमें ब्रह्मा जी और ये सब। दिस इज ओनली टू हैव फेथ इन आयुर्वेदा कि वॉट एवर इज वाक, क्योंकि पहले वाग्भट ने क्या बोला, इतिहास माहु आत्रे आर्यो महर्षयः, कि भाई ये सब जो नॉलेज है इट इज नॉट रिटन बाय वाग्भट, इट हैज बीन कमिंग फ्रॉम द जनरेशंस। तो इसलिए ये बात यहाँ पे वाग्भट ने क्लियर की है कि कहाँ से आया, तो ये बात की ब्रह्मा स्मृत्वा आयुषो वेदम प्रजापति मज्जिग्रहत। क्लियर हो गया सभी को? इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? Good, beautiful. Then we do the last shloka of the day, last or next, okay? Yes, next who is going to read? Yes, Deepta, I think. Deepta, can you read here? Deep? No. Yes, Milan, you read. Milan, you are going to read? ते अग्निवेशादि, हाँ,
ते अग्निवेशादि, ते अग्निवेशादि काष्ठे तु पृथक् तंत्राणि ते निरे तेभ्यो विप्रकीर्ण्यभ्य प्रायसारतरोश्चय।
वेरी गुड। प्रियतेष्टांग हृदयं, हाँ ओके, प्रियतेष्टांग हृदयं नाति संक्षेप विस्तरम। यस, इसको समझेंगे। तो हमने समझा कि ते अग्निवेशादि कांस्ते तु पृथक तंत्राणि ते निरे, पृथक पृथक तंत्र, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट तंत्र। नो व्हाट इज तंत्र, ये भी समझना जरूरी है। तंत्र शब्द जो है इट कम्स फ्रॉम तनु विस्तारे धातु, विच इज रिटन इन वेरी वेरी शॉर्ट फॉर्म फॉर ओनली द हाईएस्ट इंटेलिजेंट पीपल, द पीपल हैविंग मैक्सिमम इंटेलिजेंस, फॉर देम इट इज द तंत्र फॉर्म, वेरी वेरी शॉर्ट, very very summarized, that is tantra. Tantra means very short form of the text. So it is only for the highest level of intelligence can understand that. That is why it is called as Tantra. So Agnivesh created the Tantra. Agnivesh and others created the Tantra. Now, Tebhyaha Ati Viprakirnebhyaha. Tebhyaha. Now Tebhyaha again. Chaturthi also Tebhya and Panchami also Tebhyaha. These are very big, very Ati Viprakirnebhyaha. Because Agnivesh Tantra, Sushrut Tantra, Agnivesh Tantra is specialized in Kaya Chikitsa. Sushrut Tantra is specializing in surgery. Now, the person in his short life, how can he study both of them in totality? Because they are huge. Because in the second year, you are going to understand that Charaka Samhita itself is very huge. So, how to read for a single person, just like I want to have Ashtanga Ayurveda knowledge. So, how can I have it? Because Charaka is specializing in only medicine, that is Kaya Chikitsa. When you read Sushruta, you get the knowledge of surgery. So if I want to have both, then what should I do? That is a big problem. Because the time is limited and you have to study so much. So that's why he says, Tebhyaha ati viprakirnebhyaha. Ati viprakirna. Topics are very much scattered. They are specific. Just like I told you, Charaka specializes in medicine, Kaya Chikitsa. Sushruta specializes in surgery. Okay, so Tebhyaha ati viprakirnebhyaha prayah saratarochayaha. So as these were very much specific and the topics were all scattered here and there. So what did Vagbhata do? Prayaha generally, saratarochaya, sara, essence. The important parts from Charaka and Sushruta have been collected, selected by Vagbhata. Kriyate Ashtanga Hridayam, and he creates Ashtanga Hridayam by selecting the very important points. That's why I told you again and again that in South India, people are following Vagbhata word by word. Because this is the easiest. When you read Charaka, Sushruta, they are tough. So Vagbhata is the easiest of the Ayurveda. For Ayurveda practitioners, this is the easiest book. So Kriyate Ashtanga Hridayam, what is the policy? Na ati sangshepa, na ati vistaram. Neither too short nor too big. So that in our life, we can understand all the complete Tantra. So that's why he says, Tebhyovati viprakirna. What is this Tebhyaha? Tebhya means that Agniveshadi Tantra. Agniveshadi Tantra, they are very, very scattered. The knowledge is scattered here and there. And they are very big to read. So, what is the method? Method is to compile them, to select the important portions and create a new book. So that's why Prayaha Saratarochaya. Saratar Uchay. Uchay means select, pick. Upadavu, that is Uchay. To pick, select, Pasandagi. Kriyate Ashtanga Hridayam. So that's why Vagbhata writes Ashtanga Hridaya. What is the uniqueness? Nati Sangshepa, Nati Vistaram. It is neither too short nor too long. So that person who wants to have the knowledge of all the 8 branches can get it easily. Is it clear? Any questions in this shloka?
Sir, all has been clear, but is Saratara.
Saratarocha. Saratah, Saratarah, Saratam. Tartam bhava. जब आप देखते हैं तरतम भाव कंपैरिजन जब आप करते हैं एडजेक्टिव्स का सार, सारतर, सारतम, तरतम, डिग्रीज ऑफ कंपैरिजन कि भाई ये उच्च है, ये उच्चतर है, ये उच्चतम है. क्लियर हुआ? तो वो सारतरह, सारतरह that is उच्च, उच्चतर, उच्चतम. So सार, सारतरह, सारतम, that is सारतरह. Clear? Yes. Any other question?
Can you please repeat the meaning of prayah?
I could not hear. Please, John C. Please.
Sir, can you please repeat meaning of prayah?
Prayah generally, samanyataha, mostly. That is prayah. Because sometimes he did not follow this rule. Not everywhere he has followed this rule. That's why he writes generally prayaha. सी कोई भी रूल होता है तो उसके एक्सेप्शन जरूर होते हैं, क्लियर, इसीलिए यहाँ पे प्रायः शब्द का प्रयोग किया।
ओके सर।
एभ्यः अतिविप्रकीर्णेभ्यः प्रायः सारतरोच्चयः क्रियते अष्टांग हृदयं नाति संक्षेप विस्तरम, न अति संक्षेप न अति विस्तरम, neither too short nor too long, that is called नाति संक्षेप विस्तरम। हाँ यस ओके हाँ सारतरः द बेस्ट बेटर द बेटर, सार मीन्स उसमें से जो अच्छा है वो सिलेक्ट किया, तो सारतम सारतरः सारतमः मीन्स जो बेटर है वो सिलेक्ट किया है, उसने खुद के अपने आप को बेस्ट नहीं कहा। देखो वाग्भट ने अपने आप को बेस्ट नहीं कहा, उन्होंने बेटर कहा, गुड बेटर बेस्ट, तो उन्होंने बीच में मध्यम मार्ग अपनाया कि ठीक है जो बेटर है वो मैं इसमें से ले लेता हूं, ऐसा है। ठीक है ओके, इज इट क्लियर? नाउ लास्ट चीज देखते हैं आज की, अष्टांग आयुर्वेद। एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? See, now you have to learn all these shlokas by heart. Yes, Ajay Kumar, समझ आया है? Ajay Kumar, unmute yourself dear.
Yes sir.
समझ आया तुम्हें?
Yes sir.
Okay, good. ठीक है। तो you have to all revise again and again. You have to revise again and again. Okay? Because and learn it by heart. Learn it by heart. Then understand the beauty. Patha, avbodha, anusthana. Patha reading, avabodha understanding, and then anusthana application. Patha avabodha anusthana. Okay. Then the next shloka, who is going to read? Yes, Arjun, please unmute yourself and read the next shloka. Ashtanga Ayurveda. Arjuna.
Yes sir.
Yes. Yes, read.
क्रियते अष्टांग हृदयम नाति संक्षेप पवित्रम
पविस्तरम, where? Oh भाई, oh dear, where is पविस्तरम? पवि नहीं है, रीड अगेन।
संक्षेप विस्तरम।
हाँ संक्षेप विस्तरम, पविस्तरम नहीं है।
यस सर यस।
हाँ देन
काय बाल ग्रहो द्रवांग शल्यदष्टान जरावृषान।
ओके ओके हाँ देन अष्टावंगानि। हाँ
यस सर, अष्टावंगान शल्य दृष्टान जरावृषान।
No, it's all okay, mistake. Okay, so we will again read. Yes, I think who is going to read? Yes, yes, Dikshit, try. Kaya Bala, हाँ.
काय बाल ग्रहोत्या असल्य दृष्टवा जरा वृषान।
हो ना leave it अभी मैं बोलता हूँ, then you repeat. You are all committing mistakes, a lot of mistakes.
Okay. Sir, may I repeat?
हाँ yes please Lalit. Yes.
काय बाल ग्रहोर्ध्वांग शल्यदम जरावृषान।
Yes.
अष्टावंगानि तस्याहु चिकित्सायेषु संस्कृता।
Yes, good, fine, beautiful. So very important. What are the 8 branches? Okay, what are the 8 branches? He says Kaya Bala Grahordhvanga. Graha plus U. A plus U makes O. This is very important. It is called Guna Sandhi. Guna Swara Sandhi. A plus U. A, U, A, U, A, U, A, U becomes O. So please. Kaya Bala Grahordhvanga. Stop. Shalyadam Strajara Vrushan. अष्टौ अंगानी। औ प्लस अ मेक्स व का यहाँ पर आदेश होता है, आगम होता है, तो अष्टावंगानी, अष्टौ प्लस अंगानी, औ प्लस अ मेक्स आव, सो अष्टावंगानी तस्य आहुः। अगेन सेड, आहु मीन्स टू स्पीक, सेड चिकित्सा येषु संश्रिता। So these are the 8 branches of Ayurveda. Kaya Bala. Now repeat who is, yes, Ajay Kumar, read. Kaya Bala.
Yes sir.
काय बाले
Bala. Oh dear, it's la. Yes, don't say a. Bala. Kaya Bala.
काय बाल है ग्रहोद्वांग शल्य दृष्टांग जरावृषान।
No, it's Danshta. Okay, I will again we will repeat tomorrow. Okay, leave it. So Satyam, please try.
काय बालो ग्रहोर्ध्वांग।
बालो कहाँ हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं? रहने दो। Okay, tomorrow we will see. Okay, we will read today. Kaya bala grahordvang, graha urdvang. Ajay, mute yourself. Ajay, mute yourself. Yes. Kaya bala grahordvang, urdvang, urdhva, jatru urdhva, supraclavicle. This is clavicle. So jatru urdhva. Kaya bala grahordvang, shalyadamshtra jaravrushan, अष्टावंगानी, अष्टौ अंगानी. संधि विग्रह करेंगे तो अष्टौ प्लस अंगानी, इट बिकम्स अष्टावंगानी. तस्य, तस्य मीन्स 8 अंग का. तस्य आहुः चिकित्सा येषु सं. तस्य इति आयुर्वेदस्य. आयुर्वेदस्य अष्टांगः, अष्टांगानी. ओके, चिकित्सा येषु संश्रिता. भाई चिकित्सा इन्हीं अंगों में होगी. 8 पार्ट में चिकित्सा डिवाइड है. फर्स्ट काय चिकित्सा. काय, हेलो, हाँ जय, केम छे? बस હું લેક્ચર લઉં છું, આવું છું 5 મિનિટમાં. આપણે આઈસીએસ માં છું, લેક્ચર લઉં છું, બસ બતાવું છું 5 મિનિટ. હા હા, કેમ કોફીની તૈયારી છે? શું છે? ના, હું આવવાનો જ હતો, મેં કીધું લેક્ચર લઈ લઉં. અહીંયા નેટ સરસ આવે છે ને, એટલે હું આવું છું બસ 5 મિનિટમાં. હા. Okay, yes. So kaya bala grahordvanga, kaya chikitsa, then bala chikitsa, graha chikitsa, urdhvanga, urdhvanga chikitsa, shalya chikitsa, damshtra chikitsa. Don't say drashta. I told you n number of times. damshtra. शुद्धि पे ध्यान देंगे. भाषा का सौंदर्य उसकी शुद्धि है. So you have to always remember the beauty of the language. शल्य दंष्ट्रा जरा वृषान. दंष्ट्रा चिकित्सा, जरा चिकित्सा, वृष चिकित्सा. अष्टौ अंगानि. These are 8 branches. तस्य इति आयुर्वेदस्य. चिकित्सा येषु संश्रिता, in which the treatment is based. So there are 8 branches of Ayurveda in which the treatment is based. Clear? So I will continue this tomorrow. Now you do one thing. कोई एक responsibility लो रोज. मुझे ये आपके मोबाइल से कौन अटेंड कर रहा है इसमें? Anyone who is attending through mobile? So take the screenshot. अटेंडेंस का स्क्रीनशॉट लेना आता है किसी को?
Yes sir.
हाँ, कौन? यस, धवल कुमार. सो यू डू वन थिंग डियर, आप अटेंडेंस का स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो पूरा और मुझे व्हाट्सएप कर दो. 104 है अटेंडेंस अभी, ऐसा. ठीक है? यू अंडरस्टूड धवल?
Yes sir.
ओके ओके, तो अभी मुझे कर दो. 104 स्टूडेंट्स हैं. सो जस्ट टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ 104. अभी किसी को कोई प्रश्न है? एनी क्वेश्चंस, एनी क्वेरीज? आई थिंक वी हैव अंडरस्टूड वेरी वेल द वे यू हैव इंटरेस्टेड. हाँ, यस, हु इज देयर? यस, ओके, रिद्धि प्लीज. यस
सर, वो आपने जो श्लोक पढ़ा दिए वो तो मुझे मालूम हो गया, लेकिन जो पेज नंबर 3 पे है ना, डेफिनेशन ऑफ आयु और डेफिनेशन ऑफ आयु.
ना, ओके, सी प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. ओके ओके, क्लियर. देखो अभी, ओके, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. एक्चुअली वो जो है वो वाग्भट के नहीं है. एक्चुअली दो श्लोकास आर नॉट ऑफ वाग्भटा. वो क्या है, जब ऑथर लिखता है तो उन्होंने, इसलिए मैं ट्रांसलेशन का मना करता हूं आप लोगों को कि you should not go for translations. First you should understand the शास्त्र. तो इसलिए मैंने आपको पहले भी कहा था कि all of you should have मूल मात्र. ट्रांसलेशन में ये गड़बड़, जैसे आपका प्रश्न बहुत बढ़िया है, क्योंकि whenever you read translations you are getting confused कि आयु आयुर्वेद कहाँ से आ गया बीच में. वो तो वाग्भट ने बताया ही नहीं. So आयु and आयुर्वेद will be covered in पदार्थ विज्ञान. That is not in वाग्भटा. You understand this? Vagbhata has not mentioned Ayu and Ayurveda. Clear? अच्छा, Dhaval, you have taken the attendance?
सर मैंने सेंड कर दी है.
Okay, okay, beautiful, very good. Just 1 minute. यार, it is not clear, Dhaval. इसमें पढ़ ही नहीं सकते नाम.
सर मैंने सेंड किया, ललित पुरोहित ने सेंड किया.
ओके ओके, ललित ने भी सेंड किया है. ओके, 1 मिनट. हाँ, यस, दिस इज रीडेबल. वेरी गुड, ब्यूटीफुल, करेक्ट. ओके, थैंक यू. ठीक. ओके, फाइन. So with this we end today's session. किसी को कोई query है? बहुत बातें तो बहुत की, अभी कुछ समझ आया, कैसा लगा, क्या है? What is our method is right or what? Is it the right method? समझ आ रहा है सभी को? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yes, yes, sir.
So I expect that all of you should learn these shlokas by tomorrow. अभी कोई काम नहीं है, शास्त्र का चिंतन करो और उसको बिल्कुल रट डालो बिल्कुल. So slowly and steadily you will understand this. Okay, this is the way to study the shastra. See, second year में मैं नहीं मिलूंगा, third year में आपको मैं नहीं मिलूंगा, लेकिन आपको मैं गाइड कर दे रहा हूँ कि ऐसे ऐसे आपको करना है. So you have to remember it throughout your life. Okay, so this is the first beginning which is called as Partha. So you have to begin with Partha, then Avbodh, then you are going to understand, and then Anushtan application. So these are the methods of learning the Shastra. With this, I think that is enough for the day. अभी आपके फिजियोलॉजी का मुझे पता नहीं लग रहा मैडम ने क्या लिखा है. एक मिनट, 1 minute. Class is continuing. 1 minute.
Sir.
1 minute. 1 minute. अच्छा, class is continuing here. अच्छा, Mukti is also taking class. Okay, now you all join with the Mukti madam's class. I think she is okay. Yes, हाँ बोलो धवल. Yes, what is your point?
सर ये सब श्लोक याद कर देने हैं ना?
हाँ, सब याद कर लो जितना हो सके. टाइम लगेगा शुरू में. देखो मेथड क्या है, बोलते रहने का. जैसे we learn the Bollywood songs. Similarly, you have to continue with these. Okay, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा शुरू में, but once you learn, you will remember throughout your life. और ये कब काम आएगा मैं आपको ये भी बता दूं, जब आप पीजी की तैयारी करेंगे तब ये श्लोक बहुत काम आने वाले हैं. पीजी की तैयारी करोगे, एंट्रेंस एग्जाम की तैयारी करोगे, आगे जीपीएससी, यूपीएससी, सीसीआरएस, जहां भी जॉब के लिए जाओगे, everywhere the Shastra is going to cover 60 to 70% of the syllabus. Clear?